Hello again and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is BGFH and I'm back for another quick hardware review video. As promised about a week ago when I uploaded my Apple TV video, I promised a review of the controller that I also purchased with the Apple TV 4th generation, and that's what I've got for you guys today. We're looking at the Apple TV screen on my TV here. And let me grab. This is the SteelSeries Nimbus controller. I picked this up in the Apple Store along with my Apple TV. They actually had this model on demo, so I was able to actually feel it before I decided to purchase it, which I definitely recommend people do, because one thing about controllers, especially like third-party ones or from companies I've never really heard of, you want to make sure that they're sturdy, that the analog sticks and the buttons feel good. One thing that I am particularly particular about, especially after having used the Xbox 360 controller for a long time and other like third-party Nintendo 64 controllers, the D-pad, you want a good D-pad because it's just a lot better. And this one's not bad. So the Nimbus controller here, it looks an awful lot like an Xbox controller, kind of like an Xbox One controller. The front of it here, you've got your D-pad on the left, and then your left analog stick, right analog stick, pretty common layout, and then you have your 4 face buttons, of course. So again, that's all standard. And then you have this little bar up here. Now the controller is currently off, but when I turn it on, you'll see some lights kind of flick back and forth, indicating like your powered on, and then when it's connected to something. And nicely, the Apple TV also indicates, if you have voiceover on, tells you that your controller is ready, which you'll hopefully hear in a minute as well. On the back side here, you've got your kind of bumpers and triggers here, your left bumper and right trigger, right bumper, right trigger, standard stuff. And I actually kind of like that the bumpers are fairly big, like they're not really skinny. Like a DualShock controller, they're just really really kind of skinny. I like that. They have good give to them. The triggers are pretty springy. Don't mind those. They feel pretty comfortable. And then, of course, you've got your power connector port here. Interestingly, and rather stupidly, I don't know what it is with companies that make stuff for Apple, or Apple in general. Like, my Apple TV did not come with an HDMI cord, which, of course, you're going to need in order to run the thing. This, they assume apparently that you need, or that you have a gazillion cords with you already, which isn't entirely false in my case, but a lot of people, who knows how many extra cords they have. It does not seem to come with, at least mine didn't. I tore the box kind of apart just to look through to make sure. Mine did not come with a charging cable, even just something simple. So to me, that's kind of dumb. Like, you can't tell me it cost a lot to put in a simple charging cable. That's my one minor gripe about the way this product came. So, and then to the left of it here, you've got your... one thing I do like, though, is your power switch is actually a switch that is slide left to turn it off, slide right to turn it on, which I'll do shortly. And then you've got your kind of Bluetooth button here, so you can kind of get it paired with your TV, your Apple TV. And I haven't tried it to see if it works with other devices via Bluetooth. Haven't tried that, so I can't really comment on how well that would work. Looking at this part here, would have been kind of cool. I like the fact that more controllers are adding headphone ports into the controller. However, this one does not. That's one thing I liked. I really liked when I heard about the PS4 controller, and my new Xbox One controller. Not the one that I came with the system, but when they re-released... Oh god, where did I put that controller? There's my PS4 controller, or PS3 controller. Here we go. So this is the Xbox One controller right here, comparatively. You know, you compare that to the Apple TV one. Pretty similar. You lack the... I forgot to mention you kind of have your home menu button in the middle here. Just like your Xbox button or your guide button or whatever you want to call it. You don't have like a start and select or a back button like you do here, like the Xbox One. I've got a couple controller buttons in the middle here. This one I've just got the one. But on the front here, on the Xbox One, not only do I have the regular port for Xbox accessories, but I have a standard 3.5-inch jack for a headphone thing, which is actually really kind of convenient. I wish all controllers would make that a standard these days. But it doesn't, so whatever. There's really not a whole lot else to say other than let's turn it on. Flick the switch over to the right, you see the red
alert. Controller connected.
Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but controller connected. And let me see if I can switch hands here. Let me set this down because I have to hold my phone. This is always a tricky endeavor. Let's do this left-handed. All right. So the thing that I like about doing this... Come on. Okay, here we go. So I can take my D-pad. Boom. It's so much faster to swipe with the physical button. I mean, it's not bad with when you flick with the Siri remote, but it's like you have to keep going. You know, whether I can just go ding, 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 you know, just go down or whatever. It just works really well. I also like it, especially for that reason, for navigating that text entry field where I'm entering like a search or a username, password, whatever. I suppose I could try to go in and show you a game, although this is going to go horrifically wrong. Let me back up a little bit here. I'm a little bit too close. Okay. Taking a while to load. I think that's because of the download restriction like that they have, I was talking about in the other video, where it doesn't really store a lot, and every time you want to go into an app, it seems like it has to re-download crap. Really hope that changes in the future, because, come on, it should not take near this long to load a simple game of Pac-Man 256. Or did I accidentally... Oh, wait, what? Oh, did I hit the wrong... I did. I must have... trying to do this one-handed. I screwed up. Okay, I apologize. Okay, 256. There we go. Like, there we go. That's much faster. So it looks familiar. And all I have to do is hopefully use my D-pad. Here we go. I don't have my volume up very high. Actually, let's go this way. Yeah. Fire. Come here, ghosties. I got to show you something. There we go. Ooh, nice. Ah. But yeah, I mean, it's really responsive. I was playing Asphalt 8 with it. And that's a game where I haven't reviewed it on the... I haven't looked at it on the channel yet. Thought about it, but like when I played it on the iPad, I really just did not care for the tilt controls or the iPad type of controls, because it either seemed too sensitive steering or not sensitive enough. I just really didn't like it, and yeah, did not like it. It's much easier. Oh, that's bad. There we go. But I found it actually a lot more playable with the Nimbus controller. So that is actually a plus, especially as more games hopefully start to come to the Apple TV. And you can use this, I guess, you could use this with your iPad if you wanted to. I do remember people saying that you can use it with that. So other iOS devices, I know for sure you should be able to use it with. But other than iOS, I don't know. Haven't tried it with my computer or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say. It's a controller. It's comfortable. I find that it's to hold it with both hands or whatever. It's D-pad, analog sticks, everything is pretty comfortable. The shoulder buttons are always a little bit interesting. Triggers are fine, but the little buttons up here, I'm not a fan of those on a lot of different controllers, especially if they're primary actions. So hopefully a game just uses them for like side things like switching menus or something like that, or categories of whatever, tabs on something. But other than that, yeah, it's a solid controller. And if you're looking for a controller for your Apple TV, this is a pretty darn good one to go by. And especially if you are low vision, really low vision, or if you're totally blind and you want to use it to navigate, flick it off. There we go. Flick it to the left, and it just makes that solid clicking noise. You know that you've actually turned your controller off. So it's not just like hold a button in and hope you held it long enough, whatever. That's the controller. So yeah, SteelSeries Nimbus controller. Available, I've seen it on Amazon. I bought it at the Apple Store. I'm sure you can find it most places. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.